While their bestial forms inspire awe and strike fear into the hearts of their enemies, Mystic Shifters are not mere druids. Their mastery over arcane energies allows them to weave protective wards and shimmering fields that deflect blows and absorb punishing attacks. They are protectors of the natural world, fierce guardians who stand between encroaching civilization and untamed wilderness. Hello guys, Genuine here of Genuine Gaming, and here is my Mystic Shifter build for Baldur's Gate 3. This is not an overpowered build but a thematic one. I'm playing this in honor mode. I was thinking of making this as a companion for DRUID or Drizzt Do'Urden build, which will be next in my Baldur's Gate 3 build. This will be a companion that can buff both Drizzt and himself and provide him with some help through a summoning spell. If you find this video helpful, do not forget to like, and for more Baldur's Gate 3 videos, subscribe to the channel. Overview. The Mystic Shifters are versatile characters that blend the primal power of shapeshifting with the arcane arts. They are both fierce warriors and mystical protectors, offering a unique playstyle. The defining trait of this build is shape-shifting. Mystic Shifters can transform into a chosen animal form as provided by Baldur's Gate 3. While transformed, they can still gain access to the arcane ward, offering them enhanced survivability. Mystic Shifter is a multiclass of the Circle of the Moon Druid and Wizard from the Abjuration School. Gear and equipment. Mystic Shifters are most of the time in animal form during combat. That is why we are going to equip them with gears that would improve their wild shape ability. So we have the Armor of Moon Basking. The wearer gains 22 temporary hit points after casting Wild Shape. While those temporary hit points are active, the armor reduces incoming damage by 1. It also gives the wearer a +2 bonus to AC while in Wild Shape. Aside from those things, it also gives the wearer an advantage on saving throw against spells. This is sold in the Undercity ruins of the lower city sewers. The other equipment that we should have is the Shapeshifter Hat. This would increase the Mystic Shifter's Wild Shape charge by 1. This headwear is sold by Helsik at the Devil's Fee once her special stock is unlocked. Just in case you run out of Wild Shape charge during combat, I suggest equipping the Mystic Shifter with the Ironwood Club and Ironwood Shield for their weapons. Build. I used Halsin for this build, but if you want this as your main character, you can choose any race you want. As usual, I would suggest having a Wood Elf or half Wood Elf for that 1.5 meters of extra movement speed. At first character level, the Mystic Shifter gets the Druid class. As a level 1 Druid, we get to choose 2 cantrips. For our cantrips, we pick Guidance and Shillelagh. For his background, I suggest getting Sage for the Arcana and History skill proficiency. For his abilities, we give him Strength 10, Dexterity 10, Constitution 14, Intelligence 16, and Wisdom 16. For his skills, we choose Nature and Religion. At second character level, we get to choose a circle or a subclass for our Mystic Shifter. As a level 2 Druid, Mystic Shifter gains wild shape forms: Badger, Cat, Spider, and Wolf. For our subclass, we choose a Circle of the Moon to gain Lunar Mend and an extra wild shape, Bear. Lunar Mend allows the Mystic Shifter to regain 1d8 of hit points per spell slot. This is a bonus action. We also have access to Combat Wild Shape, wherein we can use a bonus action instead of an action to cast Wild Shape. At character level 3, we can now cast second level Druid spells. Spells we can cast before going into Wild Shape, and still its effects remain while in Wild Shape are Flaming Sphere and Spike Growth. We can cast Moonbeam and Heat Metal, but we cannot reapply it. At character level 4, we get to choose a feat as a level 4 Druid. For our feat, we choose Tavern Brawler and increase our Constitution by 1, making it 15. This would greatly improve our attack rolls, especially if we choose to change a strength-based wild shape like the bear. We also get to learn a new cantrip. For our cantrip, we choose Resistance. We can now wild shape into Deep Wrath and Dire Raven. At character level 5, our Mystic Shifter now gains the ability Wild Strike. We now have an extra attack while we are in wild shape. Spells whose effects remain when we go to wild shape are Daylight, Plant Growth, and Protection from Energy. We can cast Call Lightning, but we cannot reapply it while in wild shape. At character level 6, we can now wild shape into Panther and Owlbear as a level 6 Druid. As a level 6 Circle of the Moon Druid, we get Primal Strike. Our attacks now count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical damage. At character level 7, our Mystic Shifter jumps to the Wizard class. As a level 1 Wizard, we get Arcane Recovery. We can choose any cantrip or spells we want because we can learn them through scrolls. Just make sure you get Shocking Grasp, as we are going to get the Warcaster feat at later levels. We can now learn up to level 4 wizard spells at this character level. I suggest learning your favorite buff spells like Haste. At character level 8, we get to choose our school in magic as a level 2 wizard. We are going for the Abjuration school for the Arcane Ward. Arcane Ward blocks damage equal to its charges and then loses 1 charge. Casting Abjuration spells will add charges equal to the level of the spell. Since we will be getting only 4 levels of Wizard, the highest charge we can get for our Arcane Ward is 8. This is good enough to make our Mystic Shifter the ultimate tank in our party. At character level 9, we remain as a Wizard. We can now learn up to level 5 Wizard spells at this character level. I suggest learning the summoning spells as they remain while we are in wild shape. At character level 10, we get a feat as a level 4 Wizard. For our feat, we choose Resilient and increase our constitution by 1, making it 16. At character level 11, we go back to the Druid class. As a level 7 Druid, we now cast level 4 Druid spells. I suggest getting all summoning spells as they all remain while we are in wild shape. Freedom of Movement spell is also nice to have as it does not require a concentration and it lasts up to the next long rest. By this time, we can also learn up to level 6 wizard spells. At character level 12, we are now a level 8 Circle of the Moon Druid, and we can gain Wild Shape, Saber-Tooth Tiger. As a level 8 Druid, we also get a feat. For the feat, choose Warcaster. This would greatly improve our chances of maintaining our concentration spells when we get hit. Gameplay. Mystic Shifter's gameplay revolves around remaining in wild shape during combat while maintaining a buff spell like Haste, Enlarge, or Reduce spell, and the like. They all bring a bunch of companions into the game through the summoning spells. They act as a tank in the party as they can hold a good amount of damage. They have a good amount of hit points and AC depending on what form they take. As a Circle of the Moon Druid, they have access to Lunar Mend by using a bonus action and expending a spell slot. They can heal themselves. On top of that, they also have access to Arcane Ward, which greatly reduces the damage they take. Arcane Ward works well while in wild shape. They are also very reliable in maintaining a concentration spell like Haste, as their chance of breaking a concentration spell is pretty low. With Resilience, Constitution, and Warcaster as their feat, they can add their proficiency bonus in making a concentration check with an advantage. So that's my Mystic Shifter build for Honor Mode. I will be posting my Drizzt build by next week, so do not forget to subscribe to get notified. What if you want other Druid builds? Try checking my Circle of the Beast build. It is mainly a Ranger class, but it plays more like a Druid with a Flame Blade and an Animal Companion, making the boring Ranger class more fun and adding the Druid class with flavor. See you in the next video. Ciao!